Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Today, Boba and I went to take a trip over to Bethpage, Long Island. It's only about 20 minutes away. Some guy asked me if I wanted his mower. I said, sure. So I went over there to pick it up. When I saw it, I'm like, oh no! It's another Craftsman Eager 1 with a damn Tecumseh engine. And it's not even complete. But front wheels look good, self-propelled, and it has a good bagger, you know, good condition bagger. I hate these assemblies. It made a mess in my van. He also gave me this old horizontal engine. I don't know if it works or not, but could always use it for parts. Snowblower engine. It's got a heater box. Its heater boxes are worth money. Look, it's got a, looks like a centrifugal clutch, huh? Maybe good for a go-kart. I doubt this thing would work. I don't know what this is. Is this Briggs & Stratton or Tecumseh? Because this muffler looks like a Tecumseh one. I guess it could be Tecumseh. Really old too. You can tell by the gas tank. There's a leak in the gas tank. It's like soft. He also gave me some two-stroke oil. I don't know why he doesn't want it, you know. Steel. Anyway, as you can see, this needs a lot. It needs, from what I can see, obviously an ignition coil, right? Carburetor, intake manifold, muffler, throttle linkages, governor linkages. There's the dipstick. Cletus, you dipstick. There's the muffler. Needs some muffler bolts. Air cleaner assembly, right? Gas tank. Engine shroud. This needs a lot. But deck looks good. Wheels look good. The self-propulsion works. That'd be good. I'll probably just put another engine on this thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. So this engine needs a lot of stuff on it, but whatever. It was free! That's right, free. Right, Boba? So it's Memorial Day, and I don't really have anything going on, so I just fixed that other mower, and I figured I'd get started on getting this thing done. As you know, I got this for free. Just went and picked it up. It was missing a carburetor, and it was all apart, just like this. It was also missing the magneto. There's oil all over the place, right? A recoil starter. Rope was pulled all the way out and this thing was seized, right? I took this thing out, popped this out, took this recoil starter off the engine cover, and all I did was grease it. Opened it up, sprayed penetrating oil in it. Now it works well. Found an old Tecumseh magneto. Not sure if it gets spark or not. And this is an old Tecumseh carburetor. I changed the seat in there, but it has a nice primer bulb. But I'm not sure if this will work or not. This is also missing the governor linkage. I found one in my box of parts. I need to find a fuel line, and it was also missing the fuel tank. Like I said, I don't throw anything away, so I have an extra Tecumseh fuel tank that fits this. I'm going to find a fuel line about that long, shove it in there. Try to find some screws. Didn't come with any screws either, you know. And maybe try to put this together. I'll tell you right now, I know that carburetor is going to leak, though. I know it. Found a nice new hose. Cut it right there. I'm not really 100% sure this is the correct linkage for this, but it seems to be okay, right? As long as this thing opens and closes through the governor. This is a good primer bulb, but I have a feeling it's definitely going to leak. Maybe not around the bowl gasket, but maybe the needle's not going to work, you know. But I'm going to put the muffler back on too. Found a couple of bolts for the muffler. I'm going to have to take that spark plug off because it looks like it's had better days. I'm not even sure if the magneto works, so a lot of what ifs, you know. I'm putting this together with spare parts, you know, and I have a bad habit that I don't throw things away, but I throw them all into one bin. I even throw the broken ones into the one bin, so I don't know if anything works. It's a bad habit that I have. I'm going to tighten that stuff up. Tighten up these muffler bolts. Remove the spark plug now, see what it looks like. Wow. So it looks terrible from the outside. The inside still looks good. Can I use this? RJ19LM. Nah, because look, that stuff is all rusted out. Got a nice newer one. You know, I should, while I have the spark plug out, blow this out a little. You know, just to make sure that there's no stuff in there. And there wasn't. Very loose. There we go. Tighter. So now we got the muffler on, carburetor's on, fuel line is on. I'm going to secure this engine cover. I don't even know if this nut really fits. Sort of does. Tiny screws for this engine cover. It's a 3/8 for the back ones, but the fronts are 5/16 or something. Really small. Let's see if I can find the right ones. So they actually went on pretty well. I'm going to do the rear now. Can't do the rear with the gas tank on. These are 3/8 bolts for sure. I've got lots of those. Go in horizontally. Hose clamp on. So on this side, I just secured a bolt for the dipstick to go on the engine cover, so now it's held there. When I took the dipstick out, you could see a lot of rust here. So what does that tell me? It kind of tells me that it may have sat outside without the dipstick on for a long time, and therefore water got into it. There's definitely no oil in any of this. Okay, so I'm gonna drain the oil or whatever's in there and clean it up. Oh man, this doesn't even go in, man. I'm gonna put this on its side. So this one has a different type of drain plug. That's the drain plug right there. It's a different type. This part here is touching here, so you can't get a socket in there. Can't get a wrench in there either because the lip is right there and this is right there. So you couldn't turn it, right? So I'm just gonna put it on its side and pour it out of the dipstick, whatever's in there. Look at that. That, my friends, is water and Earl. Ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Boy, am I glad I did that. Can you imagine if I filled it with oil and there was water in there? That would really suck. It's completely disgusting, guys. I'm disgusted. That was absolutely horrible. Terrible. I don't know if I've actually seen that. Disgusting. Gotta get all of it out. What I should do is pour some automatic transmission fluid in there, you know? ATF is like a detergent, so I'm going to put some in there and then just pull it a few times to slosh it around, kind of mix with the water, you know. I'm going to do that for a while. I bet you're guessing why I put some transmission fluid here. Because it really cleans well. It makes it look like new. ATF is a multi-purpose liquid oil. It's good to see that it's red. I'm going to fill up with a quart of oil. SAE30 from my friends at Lucas Oil. I believe it's like 20 ounces that goes in here. Not a whole lot of Earl. 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 Check the levels after it settles a bit. I just poured another 75% in there, and it's at full level now. And now I'm going to put some gas in here. You know, guys, I will tell you, I don't expect this to start. I really don't. I have zero confidence this is going to work. Because I know the carburetor is going to leak. Carburetor is just from a bag of parts, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really too confident that the magneto will work either. Recoil starter, we got oil in it. I'm not sure if we're going to get spark because of the magneto. So far this is not leaking though, which is really surprising. You know, I'm expecting fuel to pour out just like any minute now, you know. It's a good gas tank. I remember I used this gas tank for the Scots just to play with, you know. I'm priming. Sticking my pinky in there. I feel no wetness at all. None. No wetness. It's not getting any fuel. Well, you know what? I'm going to shoot something in there. This cap's broken on it. I don't think it'll start. No spark. Watch. Ooh. So we get spark. All right. Okay, so we know we got spark, guys, because it wouldn't have done that if we didn't have spark, right? Oh, that would have been ugly. Well, honestly, I didn't think it'll get that far. It sort of ran, but I have a feeling that the linkage to that governor is not long enough. It's limiting the amount of throttle. So it's revving really high. I have to adjust that governor. But how about that, huh? It doesn't leak. Can you believe it? I thought it was going to leak for sure. Engine actually runs pretty well. I'm going to adjust that governor. So I got this started. Runs really high in RPMs. I got to mess with the governor linkage, as well as the fact that this carburetor, while it doesn't leak, it also doesn't prime. So I'm not going to spray starter fluid in there every time I want to start it, you know what I mean? So I might have to get a new carburetor. Anyway, so at least we got this running, you know. Not ready to sell yet for sure, without a new carburetor and maybe the proper linkage. But just to show you that you can take your spare parts for this Tecumseh motor or engine and get it to run. Brought it back from the dead. Won't sell this because it's not ready to sell, but I do need a top engine cover, you know, the cowling to make it cosmetically right. And the carburetor needs to be replaced with one that can prime, you know. I might just buy one. I think it's like $8 to $10 or something like that. And then the right linkage. I don't think that's the right link for the governor, which is why it has difficulty starting without the prime, as well as revving really high, you know. So the settings are just not right. But I'll work on this another time whenever, you know, if I run out of projects to do. But this thing's kicking my ass. And I got to get that going before anything else, you know. So I'm waiting for a brand new carburetor, and we'll try that and see what happens. But for now, that's how you resurrect Craftsman dustless Tecumseh 22-inch power gear drive self-propelled with bagger lawnmower with spare parts. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey guys, support my channel. Buy a sticker. Also follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Yeah. Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you guys on the next one. Have a great day.